It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Straight about the checks, family. Over fame. Get the money. That's why we came. But the world, these niggas lame. Straight out the trenches, never change. You can't ride up in my lane. Man, it's family. Over fame. Get the money. That's why we came. But the world, these niggas lame. Straight out the trenches, never change. You can't ride up in my lane. Product of the dirty politician, we been redline. Another day, another nigga name up in the headline. Ball player, turn a dope dealer, doing fed time. Rap nigga dying, flying spirit, fuck a airline. Had to move about the time, this shit was just bringing me down. Nigga was saying I don't be around, well homie just look at me now. Nigga be fencing for pushing them pound, I'm focused on rocking the crown. Ain't no telling how much time I'm working with, I'm making my round. I had to sacrifice to get up on this mic. No Adidas, but I'm really earning stripe. Living life, seen the mind and holding sessions. I got COVID, do I go? Risking nigga getting sick from being selfish, should I show? Knowing the tip is the reason I'm still in this shit, I'm at home. Nurse on my son, bitch. Never come to me, you question the shit that I done. I ain't the one, bitch. Grown man, get it out the mud. I don't fuck with club racks on me. I ain't got a job and I ain't selling drugs.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope y'all doing well out there. So here we are once again gathered to talk about the bullshit going on in hip hop surrounding this one guy's name, Drake. Okay? And once again, he's using one of his old playbooks, which is to spread messages through the use of one of his useful idiots, being these content creators, right? We know that he sends messages through the DJ that don't spin. He tries to send messages through Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross done fell back a little bit. I ain't seen him out there too much other than them stupid ass boxing matches. He tries to send messages through Rory and Maul, namely Maul, but both of them are useful to him at times. And as of late, he's also been sending messages out through Adam 22. Now remember, when it came down to the situation between Drake and Sauce Walker, who was in the middle of that? Adam 22. He was the one who even came to the internet talking about Sauce Walker as far as Drake respecting his hustle and respecting his whatever, but doesn't like how he uses his name and he tries to act like he's richer than he really is and all this stuff. And then the baby mama talk and all this stuff, right? So he was caught smack dab in the middle with that. Now we see Adam 22 once again smack dab in the middle with this whole Drake Lefty Gunplay situation. And Lefty Gunplay situation is unique because Lefty Gunplay and Adam 22, once upon a time, they did interviews together. They used to have conversations, but they don't fuck with each other no more, right? And there's videos online of both of them speaking on each other in a not so gleaming way. They don't fuck with each other. So again, Drake is trying his best to be strategic. These content creators are useful in that they get to use Drake's name for clout, to push narratives, to get the clicks and views and engagement. And ultimately, Drake wins. Not really a win, but a win for him in his eyes, because he always wants to be at the top of the conversation. So we got this old ass tea of Drake reaching out to Lefty Gunplay back in 2024, before Lefty even got on GNX with Kendrick. He did an interview with Bootleg Kev saying how Drake reached out, how Drake was liking his posts and stuff like that, and was saluting his movement and wanted to get on a record, right? 2024. It was all good. Nobody said anything. It was never a problem. It was out there in the atmosphere, in the ethos. After Lefty Gunplay got on GNX with Kendrick Lamar, he told Drake, hey, you come to LA, we're gonna have to squabble up. His home team with Kendrick, fuck that bullshit. You know what I mean? He also criticized Drake for suing. Then you have Lefty Gunplay's manager who went on back on Fig. I think it was back on Fig. And once again talked about how Drake actually reached out again after TV Off was already bubbling in the streets and out via GNX. And now, a year later and some change, we got Drake sending a message through Adam 22 saying, why the fuck would I want to get on a song with Lefty Gunplay? Basically trying to downplay whatever that was, and in so many ways denied that it ever happened. Only problem is, what would he have to lie about? Why would they lie? If they didn't want to do the record. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna pull up the Adam 22 video where he's talking about Drake, because he ain't talking with him, he's talking about him with Whack 100. He don't never get these niggas no interviews.
I think Cam asked him, like, is Lefty Gunplay mad at Kendrick? Is there any tension there? Hit J3 says, there's no tension. If there was tension, why would Lefty turn down a song with Drake? Because you remember Lefty said that? Lefty said that Drake had wanted to do a song with him and he turned it down. So I'm thinking about that. And Drake had just texted me about something else unrelated. And I just thought to myself, and you know, when you're talking to a celebrity, you don't want to like ask them dumb time wasting questions. And I just said to him, I said, hey, is it true that Lefty Gunplay turned you down to do a song? And you want to know what he said? He said, why the f would I want to do a song with Lefty Gunplay?
That's what I would have said.
Like, why did anybody believe that?
This last
all
song,
these foo pages are running with that shit.
I mean, this.
Why did he want to do a song with The Game? Why would he want to do a song with Molly Santana? Why would he want to do 15 songs with Sexy Red? Don't nobody know the reason why you wanted to reach out to that boy, but of course, the obvious reason would be, like I said in my previous video, as to why you wanted to get with Game in the first place, is you need territory. You need validity. And based on your travels in music, the only fucking genre you haven't really conquered, and when I say conquered, I just mean as far as like what he hasn't tried, is Chicano rap. You did fucking Spanish music, Padre, stupid ass song. You've done Middle Eastern rap. You've done UK rap. You've done trap. You've tried the West Coast shit a couple times. You've tried your hand at trying to do New York shit, East Coast rap. I mean, you literally tried to rap like Joe Budden early in your career. So what else is there left? You do the patois shit. You try to act like you're Jamaican. Only thing left is for you to try to get with some fucking Spanish rappers. But, you know, based on the fact that Lefty Gunplay isn't really a huge artist, he doesn't have the biggest of buzzes, but he does have a Grammy. You know, he can downplay the situation and say, why the fuck would I want to get on a song with him? And he gets to throw that out there and his fans are going to latch onto that and say, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Why would he? But look at all of the different artists that Drake has worked with. Why the fuck did he want to do a song with Four Bats who didn't even use his real voice? Why the fuck did he try to sign him to OVO? Where the fuck has he been? So, yeah, that shit don't work with people who actually use their brain. But your fan base, you know what works for them. So he tries to throw that out there. However, let's actually look at the timeline of this discussion because it's been going on. I already outlined it, but let's look at the content to back it up. So here we have the Bootleg Kev interview. This is from May 3rd, 2024. This is when the beef was literally going, bubbling. Okay? Kendrick and Drake was in the middle of they battle.
He dropped the diss towards Drake?
Yeah.
What? I met Salsa Walker.
It's 6 minutes and 40 seconds of him dissing Drake.
Shut up. How many views does he got?
It's the most listened to song, rap song of the year in one day. It was 9
Shout
million.
out to Drake, man, because he wanted to, I guess he tapped in, his management tapped in with Solis, and he wanted to do some shit with me, so.
Drake wanted to do something with you?
Yes, I'm not going to diss Drake, man. Shout out to Drizzy.
That's
Shout out to Drizzy, man. What
that'd
thing we're
be
tapped
hard.
into
But
with
Kendrick.
I think we're tapped into with Mozzie's management too. But yeah, shout out to Drizzy, man. I really hope that Drizzy's Drizzy, dog. But Kendrick's LA. Shout out to Kendrick too, man. Whatever they got going on. Right, fool? The fools are both hard. I'd be lying if I said I don't bump Drake.
My name's Paul. That's between y'all, man.
My name is John Doe.
My name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
And I gotta go.
My guy. Hey, did you guys ever talk?
Me and Swifty? Yeah, I actually messaged Swifty the other day.
So, as you can see, this is before him and Kendrick connected. He was just another West Coast artist out of LA trying to do his thing, right? He had respect for Kendrick. He said Kendrick is LA. He said, shout out to Drake, it's whatever. I listened to Drake, respect. He reached out. He wasn't involved in the situation. He stayed neutral. He stayed out of it, let it play out to what it was, right? But he really had no reason to really throw that in there. Drake reached out to Solis to try to do something. That is still in line with the story as it's been. But we'll keep going further. Let's get to Solis and his account of the situation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, call it quits. It's over.
I did see something that you talked about. What happened with Lefty and Drake? Because it says something that I think you talked about it too, that you guys turned down a Drake verse or getting on the album, or what was that about?
I haven't really spoken on it, so this will be the first time like I speak on it. A producer went to OVO Studios in Calabasas right after TV off, and they sent a video like, "Hey, pull up. They want you to pull up," things like that. And I called Problem. I said, "P." I said, "We got a call to pull up to Calabasas." And he's like, "Of course you did."
Yeah.
He's like, "Don't fall for that trick, bro." So I just thawed him out. And then after the Grammys, another producer from OVO reached out and said, "Hey, Drake wanna fuck with you, blah, blah, blah." And I was entertaining it at first because the new management we have said, "Hey, let's entertain the business, see what they're talking about." And when they were like, "Hey, send us shit, like what y'all working on, different vibes," we just stopped communicating.
Now, ain't that some shit? And this is all post beef, post GNX, post Grammy, post everything. He says 2 OVO producers reached out. The second OVO producer said, "Send us some shit of what you working on. Let us hear what you working on." Now why would you happen to want that? If you want to work with me, why you need to hear what I'm working on? Why I can't hear what you working on that you want me on? Y'all looking for a new sound? Y'all looking for some new motivation? Looking for a new muse? Looking for some new writers? I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Because that's a trap. And people in the industry get trapped like that all the time. Niggas want to come work with you. They supposed to, by the time somebody want to work with you, they should already know what the fuck you sound like and what type of shit you like to get down on if you want to work with me. So why is it that you need to hear what I'm working on? Nah, nigga, I want to hear what you working on that you got in mind for me. So at that point, they decided to fall back. Smart move, because your motherfucking song, you would have heard a gentrified version of that shit on Iceman. Make no mistake. We already heard a gentrified version of fucking Not Like Us and Peekaboo on Iceman. Whatever the fuck that nigga had going on, sound like he had football practice in Little League.
So you feel like they were trying to get you?
Not that. We just don't want to be a paid prop in the beef between Dot and Drake.
Don't want to be a paid prop.
We respect Dot. He allowed us to participate on the red carpet and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Brought YS out in the pop-up, did a lot of things. So it's like we appreciate him. And even for a 6-figure bag, I wouldn't want to burn that bridge. Like we're men of value. Like we'll get the money ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Money
How
ain't
was that
buying
called though to walk that carpet and go to the Grammys?
Bro, that shit was crazy, but very tiring. But that's was experience.
But was the call like, hey, I need you to accept this award?
This nigga's
no one knows this because the Peacock Theater is not televised. Only the after the bigger show, whatever it is. And we lost a rap performance of the year, and like our road was off. Fuck, we're all dejected and shit. Then Kalani won a couple of Grammys back to back, and they're like, rap song of the year, TV off. Left like, hey, Left was so happy. He
just went on stage.
No, not like that. Not like that. Cause he's.
I'm on the song.
Yeah, he's
I'm
on the
going
song.
on stage.
Yeah, his name is on, the trophy. So it's like.
It's hard.
Why not get on stage? You know what I'm saying? And it was to show the world he was sober. He gave a great speech. No one knows, but there's a timer. So while he's doing this, like 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. And he got to get off after 15 seconds. You know what I mean?
You so cap, but I love it, though, because...
it's the truth.
You got to get...
It's the truth, I
There's
swear.
so many artists on this GNX album, and Lefty Gunplay gets to go on stage and say, hey...
The record
did
was
it.
brazy, though.
It was, but still, we all need a ticket to this motherfucker. Why everybody didn't get no ticket and Lefty got the ticket? You got the call and it's okay.
Yeah,
Let's put the Grammys on blast. So we already knew that. So y'all already knew y'all won.
Nah, we're gonna get up out of here on that one. All right. I see what T-Rail on. He tried to figure out an angle, content. But nah. But what I find so interesting is that Drake and his people were still reaching out to Lefty Gunplay even after Lefty Gunplay dissed his ass and told him to squabble up. Because again, according to Soulless, they were reaching out after the Grammys and after everything took place. So he was still interested in fucking with dude even after he got dissed, after he linked with Dot, after, a lot of people perceived disses coming from that album, coming from the song he was on with TV off, going at Drake. He still wanted to fuck with it. So I'm gonna show this video of Lefty Gunplay telling him to squabble up.
I think I'm bullshitting because I'm crazy, spooky, hilarious.
No, because like Drake, when he be doing like features for niggas. No, look, when he was doing features for up and coming artists, and they say it, like he
that was legal right here, bro.
So I'm saying I don't want the big artists to pull the feature because
I don't fuck with,
some artists be like that.
I can't fuck with Drake.
They be tricky, man. These niggas be industry niggas, man.
Everybody asks me every day, I don't fuck with Drake on the damn.
That's some industry shit, right?
Hey, if I see Drake out here, bro, we gotta take off on him.
Yeah, fuck Drake,
from LA, bro. Squabble up,
I don't want a
bro.
nigga pull your feature though. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking from K. I fuck with K.
I want a nigga pull your feature.
When
bro.
Drake comes on, what I say, I change that shit ASAP.
Less models.
Bro, Drake comes on, bro. You gotta go. Get out my car.
All I hear is less models.
We bump K Dot in LA, bro. I'm a real one, bro. Fuck that feature, bro. I could have had it too, but I picked K Dot, bro.
Hey. So after the feature, after getting down with Dot, he completely changed his tune. Said, hey, I got on a situation with Kendrick, changed my life, changed the direction of my career. Drake is a no-go. We don't play it no more. Can't hear it no more. We cut that shit off. He came, he's still standing by. He could have had that feature. And he said no. And he also got word of what Adam 22 has said on the internet. And he came out and said, I got all the receipts. And he started by showing the screenshot of Drake liking his post. You know what I'm saying? But Lefty Gunplay, we're going to need you to come out and if you really got receipts, because they're going to try to discredit you. And I'm pretty sure if it hasn't already happened, because I don't watch dudes' content on my own without it, being aggregated by clippers and going viral, I'm sure the DJ that don't spin is about to clock in for his assignment to start discrediting you just as swift as Adam 22 did. So go ahead and produce the information. Put it to bed once and for all. Because what they're gonna do, like they did to Chapo, and like they've tried to do with other people, is they're gonna start producing stuff to make it look like you was reaching out, dick riding. The play has already been ran before, so you might want to go ahead and put your shit out before they start manufacturing shit with your face on it. Okay? Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and greats unacknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I could do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your health care. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I ran for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I had to evolve.